Hey YouTube, COTW here. Today I'm going to bring you a guide on how to chin properly on Ape Atoll. Alright, so first off I'll show you my setup. This is the recommended setup. You want to have as much prayer bonus as you possibly can, but you also want to have offensive bonus also. So this is the gear I'm using. I'm using a damage book since I mentioned in my last video I'm too lazy and not rich enough to go spend the 20 mil to get a holy book. So you want to make sure you have enough chins to last you probably about an hour. That's how long I usually stay there for. Within an hour, you'll get about, at my level, I'm 83 range, I get about 200 to 250k range XP an hour, depending on how many people are at your spot. Please remember that you can have up to 2 people in a spot. That's without yourself, so you could probably have about 3 people and still get about the exact same XP per hour. If not, and there is more than 2 people in every spot, then you're probably going to want to hop worlds and try and find one for yourself. So this is my gear. You're probably going to want to have a Revensaurus since the main point here is to stay here as long as you possibly can, and to stay here on a pure, you have to have Protect from Melee on. So you're going to want a Reverensaur or higher, such as a Greater Reverence. Now for your inventory. You're going to want to have 4 prayer potions, 20 prayer pots. You could use super prayers if you have the herblore level for them. 1 rocktail just in case for screw ups. A super anti-poison because there is a spider in most spots that will poison you, and on a pure you're normally not going to have very high HP, so it's a good idea to bring one. A Gree, one of the most important things to bring, and a 1-click teleport just in case. So now I'll show you how to get there. This is starting from the Grand Exchange. Teleport from the Grand with the Spirit Tree. Tree Gnome Stronghold. You could also teleport to Ape Atoll, but I'm not doing that method, so I'm just showing you the way I go. You want to go to the 2nd floor. Then you want to go over to the bar and click travel on this guy. I'm not exactly sure how to say his name, so I'm not going to make myself look stupid. Yes, you want to go to Ape Atoll. And of course it would lag for me. Alright, and then once you end up in this little area here from Monkey Madness, you want to click travel on Wadar. Yes, go to Crash Island. Once you arrive on Crash Island, travel by Lumbo to Ape Atoll. And then as soon as you hit to Ape Atoll, you want to put on your Gree, so you can run around without being hit. And then you want to travel west until you hit this little dungeon mark. And I'll show you on the world map exactly where it is from where you land with the boat. Alright, you're going to land about here. Then you just run west until you hit this little dungeon mark. And then go down. Once you're in the dungeon, just click to the north. Considering you're watching this video, you've probably been down here before, since to be down here you have to have done Monkey Madness or at least started it. I'd just like to tell you guys again that you can have up to 3 people in one spot, that's including yourself, and still get roughly the same XP per hour. This also will work with Burst or Barrage. I will more than likely make another quick guide on how to do those also, since I gotta get 94 mage, so I'll probably make a quick guide on that also. Please note this is for pures. I may make a guide for main accounts later on when I feel like making my main account member. And yeah, you can get up to 200 to 250k, maybe even more XP per hour. This is the spot I like to sit in right here where this guy is. So I'm going to be an ass and go over here. There's 2 people here, which you'll still get the same XP per hour. As you can see, I'm poisoned from these stupid things in the floor. So you'll want to drink your Super Annie if you got poisoned. Make sure you have your Protect from Prayer on. And as you can see, as soon as I came here, they all started to attack me. I use short fuse. You can use medium fuse. Don't use long fuse unless you want to get defense. Make sure you have your auto retaliate on. And then once they're all attacking you, you activate your aura. I already used mine, so I can't do that. And then you just chin away. Make sure you watch your chins in your prayer. You could also use Eagle Eye. I don't use it, but you can. And then once they're all off you, and they're attacking the other players, if there is any under you, you just run this way. I'm going to ruin this entire pile, but I don't care. You want to run until the spot where you were at is out of sight. And then you run back. And what this does is it makes them aggressive against you. The entire point of this is so they're aggressive against you, so you don't have to click every time. And then once you get back in the spot, you just continue chinning again. As this kid's getting pissed. But anyway, that's how you chin on up here. Happy training range.